Hey girl, I heard you were in your glow up era. So am I, but I'm calling it my fed up era. But either way, let's talk about it. Let's chat and actually discuss what that looks like outside of the aesthetics, okay? I gave myself a deadline of 7 months to really lock down and get everything together. The girlies call it a glow up journey, and I'm 100% with that. I love the way it sounds. It sounds fabulous. But really what we're doing is an identity shift. If we want the habits and routines in the lifestyle to stick. I sat down, I scripted out what this desired life looks like, what this desired personality entails, and that's my starting point. The thing about it, hold on, we're gonna go over here so I can get these flowers together. As a person who's been on a glow up journey many times, and I also have a video on here talking about identity shifts, I can say that intellectually I understood what that meant, but to actually go through that process it's a whole different ballpark, okay? I'll say that. Like, the way social media makes it look is not what it feels like. Don't get me wrong, you will have those moments where things feel beautiful and you're happy and you're sitting in the middle of your manifestations and you'll have something to make you feel grateful. But most times, baby, it's uncomfortable. It's so uncomfortable. Like, I remember at some point I would be crying, like bawling my eyes out on walks because I was miserable. And I didn't know it was because I was in the middle of a growth spurt and also about to purge my entire life, basically. Like, I don't know how many times, like, my best friend could literally tell you, like, we've sent like long voice memos to each other and me just like crying, like, I just don't understand what's going on. And she's like, girl, you gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? She definitely saved me space to go ahead and get all of that out of my system. And then, you know, she even gave me some words of affirmation. And, you know, at the end of it, she was basically like, girl, you gonna be okay. And what happened? I'm okay. I'm still alive. I'm still breathing. I've manifested a beautiful apartment. Like, I have a little bit more clarity with my direction in life. Like, there's a lot of things that birthed out of such a dark time. But that's exactly what a glow up looks like. Like, in order for you to glow, you're probably gonna have to purge. You're gonna have to be in the dark. You're gonna have to be alone. And then when you come out of that, you're gonna glow. I'm about to make me a salad because I cannot. I have so many vegetables in here that I need to use. So today is giving salad and matcha, okay? So what I decided to do is create a series and document what that looks like. Because in 7 months, I want to be able to look back on these videos and be like, damn, girl, you really did that. Like, you've been wanting to do this your entire life and you actually did it. Enough of the introduction and backstory. Let's really get into the first couple of steps that I'm taking and I suggest you take for your actual glow up. I'm going to use glow up and identity shift interchangeably because to me, they are essentially the same thing. One just sounds better. One is just marketed better as well. So the first step that I'm taking for this shift and this glow up is first doing an audit on my life. What do my life currently look like, right? And why am I wanting to upgrade it? What are those areas that I'm just not satisfied in? The areas are emotional well-being, physical well-being, mental well-being, financial well-being, career and work, spirituality, and relationships. Did I say relationships already? I think of these areas of life and how I feel, rate them through 1 through 10 if you're a number person. I just wrote down some key things of what the area of life looks like. So for example, physical health area, I wrote things like inconsistent with eating, like it's 12 o'clock and I'm just now eating. Child, I had a whole routine and I fell off of it because you have to shift the identity. But hold on. So eating inconsistently, working out inconsistently, not gaining the weight that I want. I put that I'm generally healthy, right? It doesn't always have to be negative things or things that you don't like. It can also just be like neutral things, you know? So I am generally a healthy person. I'm just not consistent in this area and I want to be consistent. Stuff like that. Write that down, or you can write it in a story of what your life looks like. Right now, in this stage of my life, I am blank, 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 blank. I am not happy, blah, 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 blah. I wish I could da, 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 etc., etc. This part is so important. Do not skip this part. If you don't know where you're starting from, how do you know where you want to go? Because sometimes there's things that you want to change and then you realize, after doing this, you realize like it's actually not that bad. Or you can realize like there's a lot of areas that I want to work on. So let me go ahead and root down. Somewhere down the line when you are a little bit calmer, I would do an audit on your social media. Matter of fact, my ADHD girlies, I would love for you to consider, right, pausing the video to do your audit. At least do the audit on your areas of life. Set a timer for like 30 minutes to just audit. If you need longer, do longer. If you need shorter, do shorter. But really take your time with this. Then set another timer for you to come back and finish this video because I know you're gonna forget. I'm the same way, babe. So the second part is going to be the desired reality. This part is really important as well. These are your foundations, and this is really important as well because this is where you want to tap into the feeling. I feel like with vision boards and just see what's online and see people living great lives and be like, that's what I want too. And there's like no emotional charge involved, babe. Like it's just a Pinterest picture. How does it make you feel? I've included things like the friend group I want to have when I move. I put in there the relationship, how I want to feel in my relationship. I put how I want to feel about my work and the kind of work that I see as being ideal. I wrote in there about being confident. I wrote in there about taking up space. This part is so important because if you don't know what the hell you're working towards, you will just do anything. You'll be online following a bunch of influencers and just doing anything that they say to do because you have no idea where you really want to go. You just basically want to mimic their life. And this is no shade, girl, because I see it all the time. Or you'll have like these celebrities that you look up to and it's just like, okay, that's great, but what do you want to feel? Like, what do you want your life to look like? I literally hate peeling eggs. There has to be an easier way. If you're finding any of this useful so far, I would love to invite you to subscribe to my channel. I would absolutely love to build a community over here. I'd be asking questions in that little community section of YouTube, and it would be crickets, girl. And it's like 600 of y'all on here right now. I would invite you to hang this up somewhere, or keep it somewhere you will always see it, especially the desired lifestyle section of it. I don't care if you have to type it all out and print it and hang it up by your doors and in your office, and just you constantly want that reminder. Trust me, it's going to help you on that journey because as humans, we love to start a journey. Life will start lifing and all of that will go out the window. So this will help it solidify just a little bit more. Hey, future editing Ty here. I'm missing vital clips where I talk about the identity portion of it, where you're writing down like your appearance, your personality traits, hobbies, things like that. I'll insert a little picture here to show you what it looks like. You can even go as far as giving it a new name. Celebrities have alter egos for a reason. So if you have any questions or anything, just leave them in the comments and let's roll the rest of the video. Okay, I had to move y'all because that light was really kicking my ass and those lines was bothering me. So now you're probably thinking like, all right, I got my desired life down. I know what it feels like. I'm excited. I'm happy. Tomorrow I'm going to wake up and start doing the things that she would do to get to this desired outcome. Let me tell you right now, that's great. That's cool. Do that. However, that's probably going to last a couple of days, maybe a week, maybe even a month or two. You'll probably get that much out of it, right? Before you revert back to your old habits. Because one thing about the body, one thing about the mind, it wants to be comfortable, okay? It wants to survive. And so far, as much as we don't want to admit it, our personalities, our decisions have provided us enough safety to get us where we are right now. So the mind is like, why would I do anything differently? You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously I'm comfortable, even though you're consciously like, I don't like this. Like, I want to be like this. I know I have the potential to do X, Y, and Z. The mind subconsciously is like, that's great, girl. However, these limiting beliefs and us staying in our comfort zone has got us this far, and you seem pretty safe to me. So no, we're not doing that. It's really going to be you versus you. So get ready. I would recommend you get very familiar with podcasts, audiobooks, YouTube videos. YouTube is amazing. Is an amazing resource. So if you're wanting to elevate in the area of finances, baby, find the finance books. Find the finance girlies on TikTok and Instagram. Find them on here. Indulge in that information, right? Then engage in that content. Engage with those people. Now, the second video is going to go deeper into that because you're going to want to break all of this down into small goals. But I really just wanted to talk about the foundation of it, which was auditing your life and your social media and figuring out where you want to go. And then just highlighting the resources that are going to be necessary for you to get there. You're not going to be able to do it by yourself, because if you were able to do it by yourself, you would have been there, babe. Build up your toolbox. One tool that I would highly recommend for this journey that has been a tremendous help for me with manifesting and just shifting my negative thinking in general are Joe Dispenza videos. They're all over the internet. He's everywhere. Me personally, I'm working on a digital planner to help me with the whole identity shift journey. And I will be sharing that with you guys eventually when I get it finished and I test it out myself. But you just need to build up your toolbox because you're going to need all of the tools, especially to help you with your emotions, because it's going to be a roller coaster. But I'm going to go ahead and eat my lunch. If you found this video useful, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up. It is motivating and encouraging for me to see that people are taking something out of what I'm saying. Go ahead and subscribe, because this is going to be a series and I will be documenting my process during this, showing my trial and error. Also, share with your accountability partner. Get her on board too. Like, girl, this is what we got to do. We're going to level up this year. We're in our fed up eras, which means we're getting our shit together. Period.